Alright, this is the Grand Tanker Car Commission appendixes to Volume 1, 2, and 3. Volume 3 starts out, it starts out, it shows you a detailed architectural drawing of Northwest Territory Public Services Petroleum Product Division Standard Fuel Storage Distribution Facility. And it shows you the pictures. Um, so there's the whole base if you need to look at the petroleum bill. When using the other maintenance, you would look for different valves and plugs and things like that, and I'll show you that in a minute. It shows floating roof plan, piping instructions. So we got a base drawing here. We got a base drawing. We got a base drawing. It's about 150 pages long, but it's also included in the book. And then after the base, it goes into um, an inspection warrant. This, for instance, I lived in Florida, so application inspection warrant, Florida Department of Environmental Inspection warrant, all singular sheriffs, other laws enforcement officers, state of Florida, name affiliate, any report of the Department of Environmental Protection, and that's the inspection warrant. And then if you go to OPNSM Man, Chapter 14, Ticketing Program, Standard 107.310, shows the ticketing program, and then it goes into U.S. Department of Transportation Pipeline Hazard Material Safety Administration ticket for non-compliance, statement of violations and penalties, and penalty authority, incident command, incident report, gas distribution system is one of the forms, and then so those get filled out, and then we'll look at the Grand Tanker Car Commission volume. I'll tell you which volume. This is volume 1. So volume 1 starts after the chapter reads. I added chapters. We have a general permit. We have actually it starts out. It goes to an old copy of the. This is my quest for PHMSA. It's now got 23 states. So and it shows the environmental. American Petroleum Institute, hazmat, portals, petroleum facility, detailed instructions, state petroleum. Those are all links. They can be found at Charter Conductor Quest PHMSA. Shows a sample garrison policy statement guidance, and then shows a sample garrison committee charter. So they make charter. Then it goes in. Then it shows the title page for Office Hazmat Material Safety Field Operation Inspection Investigation and Enforcement Manual. Then it goes into Transportation Security Administration, Department of Homeland Security, State of Florida Environmental Generic Permit for Discharge Petroleum Contaminated Sites. And then it goes into checklist and daily checklist. Tank inspection, repair, maintenance reports, inspection checklist, underground, above ground, underground. Yes, and then this one is field construction inspection checklist. So then we'll get into the checklist part of it, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. This is actually UFC 34603 Appendix C. Some of the text is written out of it, but in the paper version, it shows the different. This is the checklist for that, and it prints out. So we have a very long checklist. We have some drawings of the petroleum tanker cars, and here's the petroleum spec checklist as it started. A maintenance table shows the item, paragraph, frequency, Army, Navy, and official signs marking monthly, annual, filterization, daily, manual, quarterly, yearly. And so it's got all these filter separators and stuff. So each item has its inspection paragraph, how to inspect and clean, and the frequency for the 88th Battalion and the petroleum-based inspections. fuel hoses, dual rate control valve, complete appendix list, checklist, and no goes, and chose the um, hydrant adapters, and then that gets in. That's about 100 pages there on frequency and an inspection checklist for a complete petroleum base, as I showed you in the other drawing. Then we get into another standard improvement proposal after the appendix UFC 346003. We get a standard improvement proposal, DA Form 1426. Then we get into AR manual standard recommended tank practices for specification of tank cars. And it shows application tanker car facility technical certification and changing, which is the other one, and certification additional for the American Association of Railroad Tanker Cars. Then it has a Appendix R for the repair, alteration, conversion of tanker car tanks. So I also retrofit the new tanker car. So we have a welding diagram, show the different welding constructions, and then from there show the welds, and the last page on it, this page right here, is a report of tank car subsoil inspections, and it's the Defense Fuel Supply Center tent, Cameron Station, Alexandria, Virginia. So we have now Tanker Car Volume 2. And I did not put the Quest PHMSA. As you can see in Volume 2, my stops at Freight Broker. And there's also PSMSA civil penalties, but I'll put a state one in. New Jersey Administrative Code 71E, discharge petroleum, other hazardous substance provisions, and it shows the code handling stability, federal law relationship, and then it gets into after the statement, it shows their civil penalties, and the civil penalties are listed on these pages and show the gallons, penalties, and amounts for each violation. So this is where the ticket and compliance comes in department over the base, and the different failure of equipment, storage tanks, fast response systems, citation, first offense, second offense, third offense, minor days, and it shows a table of their table, the New Jersey, but there's also one for PHMSA, and then then it goes into the specification for tanker cars of the CRF Part 49, Title 49. Then after the CFR, yeah, that's the appendixes to the Grand Tanker Car Commission, and I do have another file, but it's I want to add the CDs to it. I have Hazmat Instant Command, and then I have a paper, so it's all commission folders. And we have Florida Department of Forms, Civil Engineering, and then this is a Grand Tanker Car dump file, folder for petroleum, folders. Here would be the forms, and then it shows this is all the forms there's 326 forms, or 126 forms. For instance, this one would be State of Florida Solid Waste Management Insurance Certificate. So these are the forms of State of Florida, Hazmat Waste, Trasmat, Oil, 100. This would be a DVD that comes with files with a book, but I haven't got into the publishing yet, and then I'm going to cut the video right here.